going live for this? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then next we gotta do what? Zeppelin?
Yep.
Okay.
All right, we are live. Because apparently Cole can't hear when I say that, so I had to say it. Make sure I really stress that part.
Well, that happened once.
Fucking
Very funny.
What?
Negligence? Okay.
Cole, yours is honestly disgusting. It's actually crazy.
Yeah, your list is rough. Yeah, I like this, the minutes part.
All right.
I'm very proud of my work.
Okay. Are we ready, boys?
Yep.
Did mine go last?
Welcome back, everybody, to Three Idiots Talking Podcast. It has been a few days since we have been live recording a video. We apologize, but luckily we had some content for you guys to watch out. But during the week that we were not here and not available, Spotify Wrapped dropped their 2024 Spotify Wrapped edition. So I'm not quite sure how anyone here would not know what it is, but if you don't know, Cole or Noah, give them a brief overview what Spotify Wrapped is.
Spotify keeps track of what you listen to all year and then gives you a report of it, like your most listened to artists, songs, all sorts of shit.
Indeed, indeed. So, obviously, given that we are a music review channel, Spotify is basically the main source of our music listening. All of us here have one. We have had one for multiple years now, and it is finally time for us to review our Spotify Wrap for 2024. So this will be a very interesting one. I don't know how it's going to go. We've gotten a little bit of a preview, but without further adu, let's get into it. So we've taken. What's up?
I want to ask both of you.
Yeah.
Before this, like when you just saw that it was announced, did you think that it was going to be more or less or the same as yours was last year?
So I thought I would have a wider variety of artists and genres listened to than last year. I think I listened to far more than I did before. I thought I would have less time listened though, because I was away a lot this year, more than any year I've ever been. So that's my preview prediction for mine. I actually haven't looked at mine. I just screenshotted it. I really haven't checked it. I have not looked. I looked at one thing. So, Noah, what about you?
I knew mine was gonna be really different.
Okay.
I'm a young man. My taste is ever evolving.
It's changing.
I knew there was gonna be some freaky shit in it. And yeah, I maybe had like two artists in it that were in it last year.
All right. Cole, what about you? Your Spotify Wrap last year was different.
I figured it would probably be the biggest one I've had, and I guess we'll find out if that was true.
There you go. So Cole thought his expectations would only go up. What's up, Logan? What's up, Hugo? Hey, guys. Welcome to the stream. All right. It's time to reveal our Spotify Wrap. So we are starting off with our minutes listened for the year. So mine is always going to be lower than these two. These guys are addicted to playing music like all day long, and they listen to it all day long. I like to do other things like watch movies and shows, so not all the time am I listening to music. That's why, as you can see right here on the screen, this is my Spotify listen to minutes this year. 30,962 puts me in the top 11%. I will say this is actually lower than last year. I was right about that. I had 37,000 minutes, I think, last year. I was also not gone on as many trips as I did last year. So, yeah, I had more time to listen to music. I was in a car more last year, so I was able to listen to music more. So mine dropped, and I expected that. All right, let's see. Noah's 109,496 minutes this year. A significant jump from mine. Puts him in the top 1% of listeners. Let me ask you, Noah, is it higher or lower than last year?
Lower.
Lower! Okay, so me and you both took a little bit off.
Yeah, mine was like somewhere around 120, I think, last year.
Wow.
It's gone down a little bit.
Okay. Drum roll, please, as we break out Cole statistics. We have 185,646, which puts him in the top 0.5%, but he's not top 0.1 though. My God, how long do you have to listen to music to be top 0.1? Cole,
a year.
This puts you a little higher, don't it? I don't think you were 180K last year.
I was at like 150, 160 last year.
Yeah. You listen to more music this year. It's just I can stand. I live with him. He would not be a second that I saw he was not having headphones in for most of the year. So
I don't know why I wouldn't. I don't know what else I want to hear.
Fair enough.
What else do I need to listen to?
Wow. Family members.
You're funny.
That's adorable.
All right, let's go to songs. How many songs we listened to this year? First and foremost, we will do mine. Throw this up here. We have 2,286. Wait, is this mine? Yes, this is mine. 2,286 songs this year. That's actually a record for me. Never listened to over 1,000 different songs than I had this year. So for me, this is I doubled my record, which was kind of crazy. So this is a big one. Jump up. Also helps that we had to do so many different new albums this year on my Spotify, so that makes sense. All right, we'll throw up Noah's next, which is 5,005 songs this year. So almost, I think that is more than double. Yep, more than double mine. Noah, branching out your music taste here.
Well, yeah, it helps when you do the whole podcast review.
It does. It really does. All my stats went up because of this podcast reviewing. Cole, I am struggling to find yours. Did you place it somewhere? Let me take a quick look here. No, you did not. All right.
I just told me to do those 6.
Well, if you could throw your songs listened to in there, and I will add it in. But we will move on to the artists, because I do have all artists. So starting out with mine, I'm going to throw up 845 different artists for the first time this year that I listened to. So this is by far a record for me. It's not even close. That is by far the most artists I've ever listened to. And I think I might have some people beat out of us this one on here. So we'll see, but that is by far the most artists I listen to. Again, like Noah said, helps when we do a podcast review. All right, let's look up Noah's. He has, I think this is yours, Noah. Tell me if I'm wrong. Is that you?
I think so.
All right, 826 artists. So yours was actually lower than mine, but let me ask you, is that a record for you too as well?
I guess so. I don't keep track of that stat.
Fair enough. All right. And then for Cole, we had, he got me beat, 852 artists. So he listened to 7 more different or new artists than I had before.
I didn't crop my picture like that.
Well, it's how it came out, so I don't know. Okay. All right. Cole, you were on a music journey this year, apparently. You just, the minutes listened, the songs listened, the artists. I mean, you were on search for new shit. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah.
All right. Is it top artist time or top song time?
Song.
All right, we'll do songs.
Sure.
Okay, so let's find. Let me grab all 3 top songs. Tops. Nope, that's not that. Top songs. Top. Well, that works too. All right. No, wait. Did Cole give me his top songs?
Yeah.
I'm
giving you 7 pictures.
I do not have Noah. Wait, where are my top songs? Might be my fault.
It's your fault.
Yes, it looks like my top songs are not on here. Give me 1 second, because I know I posted them. Un momento, por favor. Where did they go?
The top.
Oh, all right. Well, there's Cole's 4,100 songs this year. Yeah, that has both of us beat, I believe, correct?
No, it doesn't.
Oh, did you have more?
Yes.
Oh, yes, you had 5,005. That's correct. My fault. Well done. right, there's my artist, but where's the songs? There they are. Okay, I don't know why I couldn't find it. All right, so my top songs this year. Don't know how I didn't grab that before. Let me unshare my screen so people can see. Here we go. So I had Eminem, Houdini at #1 most listened to this year, which is actually impressive because it didn't come out like at the beginning of the year. It came out like
what did you do
summer.
to the stream?
What did I do to the stream?
What in the fuck am I even looking at?
Looks normal to me. Go live. I don't think
I'm watching this stream on YouTube.
Well, it's fine for me.
Okay, now it's back to
Yeah, I told you it's gonna get messed up when I have to go into Discord to look at stuff. Anyway, so my top songs, #1 was Houdini, Eminem. Loved it the second it came out. Never stopped loving it. Still love it. #2, off of the Vultures album, we had Back to Me. 3 was Carnival. 4 was Problematic. Yeah, I really loved
garbage top 5.
Really loved Vultures when it came out. Not so much as much as I did before. I did show everything. I didn't mean to. And then #5 was Toby off of the Eminem album. I mean, it's all rap. It's always going to be rap for me. So yeah, that's not very surprising.
This top 5 is straight ass.
Okay, it's not that bad.
There ain't a good song on that list.
Calm the hell down. There's 5 good songs on that list.
None of those songs are good.
I would say Toby is probably the one that I regret listening to that much, though. But it was sort of a shuffle one. All right, up next we have Noah's top 5 songs. Starting at #1, Kid Charlemagne from Steely Dan. I've never even heard this song.
Banger.
That's surprising. Okay, then we have Peg, Steely Dan, Deacon Blues, Steely Dan. Holy, you really got Holy that high up that quickly.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Oh, wow. Gordy Greep and King of the World, Steely Dan. 4 of the top 5 are Steely Dan. Guy. Big Dan guy this year.
Big Dan phase at the start of the year.
Wow.
I don't regret
it. Do you still think the best of all those was Kid Charlemagne? Is that where you
probably? Actually, no.
No?
Deacon Blues is probably the best out of those.
Okay. All right.
It's not a bad list.
All right, on to Cole's top 5 songs. We have #1 is #3, Aphex Twin. 2, Pink Moon by Nick Drake. What a terrible.
What a great
2 Nick Drake songs in your top 5. Space 8 by Nala Sanefro. I don't know if I said that name right, but there we go. 4 is Against the Sky by Harold Blood and Brian Eno, and 5, Place to Be, Nick Drake.
Give this man a place to be.
Weird ass list. What a weird ass list for you.
Absolute fire list.
I mean, just some of the
4 out of the 5 songs on there are 10.
Some of the oddest.
You can make a
picks.
Good argument for 5 being 10.
Good
you cooked on some songs. You did cook.
I don't know. All right, it's top artist time, guys. This is where it gets very interesting. We will start with mine, as you guys will probably have guessed. Mr. Eminem is my #1 artist of 2024. He is my #1 artist for 5 straight years running. Nothing has changed there at all. 2 is Kanye West. That's actually pretty new. A couple years, I think last year, my #2 was Kendrick. Maybe it was Kanye, but I don't think so. I don't know why $$ is considered a top artist, but it's Kanye essentially, so whatever. That's a really trippy one. 4 was Ty Dolla $ign. That's just because he put his fucking name on every Vultures one. And then my #5 was Kendrick. Ultimately, if this had waited probably another week or 2, Kendrick would easily be my #3. I've been listening to that Kendrick album nonstop, so I guarantee you Kendrick would be top 3 if this had waited maybe a week or 2 later. But it is what it is. Kanye had put out 2 albums this year, and I liked both of them. Cole, do you like Massive Attack? Mikey Cole 8212 asks.
Yes. Massive Attack's got some good songs.
You dig on some Mezzanine.
All right.
Mezzanine's a solid record.
Yeah, it is a solid record.
All right, Noah's top 5 artists of the year. We have #1, shocking, Steely Dan, who is 4 of his top 5 songs. Yeah. 2, the Weezer Boys, who he has a new poster of. Check it. That is the weirdest, creepiest photo. I don't. Anyway.
That's awesome.
#3, Kanye West. I was actually surprised to see this. You really went in on that first Vultures album.
People make mistakes.
It's not a mistake. It was a very good album.
An error.
4, Pink Floyd. Not a surprise. It's his favorite artist. And 5. That is a surprise. Radiohead being at 5. Did you? You did go through that Radiohead phase there for a little bit in the summer.
Rainbow's year for Noah.
Yeah, big in Rainbow's year. You did go. You did go pretty hard in Radiohead in the summer, didn't you? I remember you talking about like how much you loved In Rainbows for a while. Weezer Boys looking a little off in that poster. Yeah, I mean,
because it's the Impractical Joker. It's awesome. They're basically the same thing.
All right, it's finally time to see Cole's top 5 artists of 2024. Throwing them up, we have number 1, Brian Eno. This is new. This is new for you. I don't think Brian Eno was in your top 5 last year, or maybe he was. It might have been
number 1 last year.
Was he? Really?
Wow.
All right, number 2, Aphex Twin. That really shouldn't be a surprise considering his song of the year was Aphex Twin. 3, David Bowie, who is not in your top 5 songs, but is in your top 5 artists. Very interesting. Did you just spread the love with Bowie? Just spread it all over?
Big album guy with him.
Okay. 4, William Basinski. So there might be a lot of people who have no idea who William Basinski is, and you might want to explain that.
He's an experimental ambient music artist. Ambient / drone.
I don't think we've ever reviewed him on this channel, have we?
I doubt we will.
He makes very long albums.
Zeppelin's just pulling it on just barely. Your favorite boys.
Look at Zeppelin at 5. Cole's
well,
Cole's
the first
artist.
4 years that I ever had a Spotify Rap, they kind of ran it.
Yeah.
From about 2019 to 2022, they kind of just dominated that.
This is true. This is true. All right. And then finally, we have Spread It All. If you're going to bump a Radiohead album on repeat, it's In Rainbows for sure.
Yep.
I don't necessarily know. All right. And then let's put it all together. We have our collages right here. So for my collage, we have top artists 1, 2 through 5. We have Eminem, Kanye. I really don't get why $Y is there, but whatever. Ty Dolla $ign and Kendrick. I hate my top artists. I think it's completely retarded. It doesn't make any sense to me at all how they picked mine, but whatever. And then my top songs was Houdini, Back to Me, Carnival, Problematic Toby. Not a huge fan of that either. I keep Houdini there, but I probably would only take one of the next 3 songs, and I definitely wouldn't pick Toby. But Houdini was probably the best song that came out this year, for me at least. That or one of the Kendrick songs, and I have yet to pick which one it is. And then 30,000, almost 31,000 minutes listened. I don't really know when Spotify cuts off their stat keeping for the year, but I do swear if they had gone into December with the Kendrick album dropping, Kendrick would be number 2 or 3, and most of his songs, or 3 of the songs in the album will be top 5 songs for me. So I think they cut it off right as the Kendrick album came out, is where I would have to assume. All right, up next we have Noah's top 5 collages. His top artists were Steely Dan, Weezer, Kanye West, Pink Floyd, Radiohead. He listened for almost 110,000 minutes, and his top songs: Kid Charlemagne, Peg, Deacon Blues, Holy Holy, King of the World. Anything else you want to elaborate on your top 5s, Noah?
No Black Midi.
No Black Midi.
No Black Country New Road. No Jordy Grape. Lil sad.
You think I was wearing? Do you think, are you disappointed in yourself, or where Spotify might have cut it off for the year?
I guess myself, because I didn't get.
Gordy Grape came out a while ago, so that one.
That came out in October.
Yeah. And
I didn't get into Black Midi until probably 8 months ago.
Okay. So
I've been into all the artists on that list since a while now, so it made sense.
Fair enough. All right. Cole, the final collage we have, your top 5 artists and songs, minute listen. So he blew us all out of the water with the minutes listen. There's just no doubt about that. Number 1 artist was Brian Eno, 2 Aphex Twin, 3 David Bowie, 4 William Basinski, 5 Led Zeppelin. His top songs was number 3 by Aphex Twin, Pink Moon, Space 8, Against the Sky, and Place to Be. Cole, any final thoughts on your Spotify Wrapped? Is it higher, lower, about what you thought? Do you feel like you missed out on anything? Do you feel like you should have listened to more? What do you feel?
Absolute cinema.
It's like good as it could have been.
Fucking fire.
You like yours? Big fan?
Absolute heat.
Is there a reason Brian Eno is your top artist, though? I'm a little curious.
It's my baby boy. I mean, all those people are my baby boys, but I mean, he's my favorite solo artist of all time.
Wow.
And he's like my favorite individual musician of all time.
Okay. Big high praise for Mr. Eno. All right. Have you guys heard a band from Glasgow, Mogwai, one of my favorites? I have not.
Yes.
I have not. Oh, Cole has. Well, there you go.
Very good post-rock band. Mogwai Young Team is a great album.
Not Like Us is one of the best songs this year, and I'm very, very, very surprised it was not my top 5. I expected it to be, and I'm very shocked it's not. So, yeah, I don't really know. It must have been, it'd be top 10 for sure. I had Kanye, Kid See Ghost, and Kid Cudi in my top 5 last year. Did not listen to a single Kid Cudi song that year. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know. Some of my Spotify rap doesn't make a whole lot of sense. It feels like it took a lot from the beginning of the year and didn't really count the last month or so. Because I know Kendrick has been my most listened to artist of the last month. There is not even a doubt in my mind. So I'm pretty confident I listened to Kendrick's new album almost as much as Eminem's album. Maybe not as much, but I'm more confident I listened to it more than Vultures. So I don't know. But anyway, those are our Spotify wraps. I hope you guys did enjoy. Let us know in the comments down below what your top 5 artists or top 5 songs of the year was and who had the most minutes listened. Let's see if we can find someone who broke the top 0.1%. That would be kind of crazy. Does anyone have over 200,000 minutes? Let's see. That'd be pretty wild. But
I can like get over 185.
What? Oh yeah. Does anyone beat Cole's 185? That's fucking crazy in and of itself. So yeah. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys did enjoy. Leave a like down below. Leave a comment with yours. Subscribe. Hit the bell to go when we go live, and we'll see you guys. Also follow us on Twitter, follow us on TikTok, and we'll see you in the next video. Okay, stream. We are going to shut down for a couple minutes, but we will be back tonight. We will be back tonight, but a little bit later with a new album reaction for you guys. So stay tuned for that. Hit the subscribe and hit the bell to get notified. I will also post. 3. Yes, it's Zeppelin 3. I was gonna leave that up for them, but yes, we are going to be live streaming our review of Zeppelin 3 and our reaction to it. So if you guys want to watch us do that, we'll be back hopefully within 40 minutes or less. So stay tuned. Follow us on Twitter. I'll post when we go